That's what we're talking about when we talk about how to eat to live. We're talking about God's law on what to eat. See, this book right here, it doesn't give you a long list. In fact, let me read something out of the book. See, and it's not a criticism of the Holy Quran. See, the detailed list of foods to eat and foods to stay away from was not to come until the Messiah came to reveal that information. Until the man that came with the knowledge to give you abundant life came to tell you what to eat and what to stay away from. Could you imagine reading the Holy Quran and a verse saying, don't go to McDonald's? And it was revealed 1,400 years ago. People be like, what? You see what I'm saying? Or stay away from Burger King. Or don't eat Starburst because they got pork in it. And it's like, what? It has no context. You understand what I'm saying? So now, let's read what the Holy Quran says. In chapter 2, verse 168, it says, O men, eat the lawful and good things from what is in the earth, and follow not the footsteps of the devil. Surely he is an open enemy to you. Now I need you to keep in mind, here it says, follow not the footsteps of the devil, meaning he has feet. We're not talking about a man that's living in the ground with a red fork that every time you try to jump out the fire, he stab you and put you back in. No, we're talking about a man that has feet that's trying to get you to eat the wrong thing. Now, so the Holy Quran says, eat the lawful, that's one thing, and then the other one is the good. Lawful is one thing, good is something else. You understand what I'm saying? See, if you want to eat black-eyed peas, if you want to eat that, that's lawful, but it's not good. You understand what I'm saying? If you want to eat the greasy burger from McDonald's, that's lawful, but guess what? It's not good. See, there's only a few things that are unlawful, like pork, shrimp, catfish. Don't get mad because catfish eat doo-doo. So do pigs. So why would you eat the animal that eats the doo-doo when you can eat the doo-doo yourself? You understand what I'm saying? Just cut the middleman out the picture and just get you a plate of doo-doo and eat it. I know what you say, but it tastes good. It does taste good. That's because your enemy is smarter than you. See, they went in the laboratory and they found out that you only have about 20 taste buds on your tongue. You can stick your tongue out and count them if you want to. And they said, but they found out that you have millions of cells in your nose that detect smell. Y'all understand? So they said that if we can make the food smell good, then we can make the food what? Taste good. So that's why all the food you eat has artificial colors and artificial flavors. Because the food that we eat is made in a laboratory. And it looks like doo-doo before they color it up. Before they put the flavoring in it. So you eating them Flaming Hots, licking your fingers. Man, that's fire, that's man. I need another bag. You a crackhead for some Flaming Hots. You understand what I'm saying? They've made you addicted. So now, they've deceived you into thinking that something that is killing you is actually good for you. You understand? So they make money from the foods you eat. Then when you get sick, they make it on the back end at the hospital. You understand what I'm saying? So they're getting you both ways. Now, let's move on. So the Holy Quran does not give us a long list of the right foods to eat and the right foods to stay away from. That was left for somebody else to do. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So the word good means clean, wholesome, pure, excellent condition. Y'all with me? The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said this. He said, or the Master Farad Muhammad told him, that we dig our graves with our teeth. So meaning what we eat, it either keeps us here or it takes us away. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that we're supposed to eat one meal every 24 hours. Are y'all with me? I know what we've been taught. We've been taught that we're supposed to eat all throughout the day. The average American eats 5 times a day. Did y'all know that? So let's break this down. Let's use some simple math to break this down. The average person, that's why we got 5 meals on this table. Am I doing it wrong? Oh, there we go. The average person, thank you, eats 5 meals a day. So let's start out in the morning. Meal number 1, 8 o'clock. Can y'all see that? Yes, sir. Okay. Meal number 2, 12 o'clock. Meal 3, you got to get you a little snack in there. 3 o'clock, right? You got to get a snack, right? You start feeling all woozy, right? I need you don't think I ate the wrong thing. You think I need something else to eat, right? Meal 4, 6 o'clock. Meal 5, you at home watching TV, watching BET. 10 o'clock. Now that's 5 meals in 24 hours. Y'all understand? So now, see, this is where the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the reason that, see, let me say this. I didn't come into the Nation of Islam because I wanted to be a part of a religion. I didn't care nothing about no religion when I was in high school. I came in the Nation of Islam because what these brothers were saying made so much sense. They just broke it all the way down. So you eat 5 meals in 24 hours, right? Now you got to ask the question, how long does it take 1 meal to get through the digestive system? So now let's break it down. And you can see the reason that you should be so convinced that what the Honorable Louis Farrakhan teaches is true is because all of this information, for the most part, you can go look it up. We ain't got to lie to you and trick you. You already been tricked. You came in here with a name like Clarence Jackson. You black as midnight. Talking about somebody you trying to trick me. No, you already been tricked by the enemy. Let's move on. And there ain't nothing wrong with being black, okay? Tupac said the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. So now, the first part of the digestive system is the mouth, right? That's where it starts. See, this is why you should know that you shouldn't be eating no peanuts, no peanut butter, because your body can't digest it. I know what you say. It tastes good. We just talked about that. Your body can't digest peanuts. That's why when you go have a bowel movement, and you know black people look because we want to make sure ain't nothing else coming out, you see peanuts in the stool, right? Because your body never digests it. Here's an experiment. If you don't believe what we're saying, here's an experiment. Anything that the body can digest, it will digest it in the mouth. You chew gum. Some of y'all chew gum all day. You start at 8 o'clock, chew gum all through the day. Your mouth can't do nothing with the gum. So that should tell you, common sense should tell you, nothing else in here can either. You understand what I'm saying? So now, take some peanuts, don't chew them, just sit them in your mouth, and see, does your saliva start to digest the peanuts? What's going to happen is it's going to digest the salt off the peanuts, or the honey or whatever it's in, and then the peanuts will stay in your mouth all day and never be digested. Now, take that, put a piece of bread in your mouth or a cracker, put it in your mouth, don't chew. And your saliva will melt the cracker and it eventually slide down your throat. So if the mouth can't do nothing with it, then neither can the rest of the digestive system. So you eating peanut butter and peanuts and you killing yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So we start in the mouth, then the esophagus. Now, if I misspell something, don't blame the nation. I did go to public school, all right? Now, it takes 6 seconds to get from the mouth to the esophagus. Y'all got that? Real quick. Then you go to the stomach. The food is in the stomach for 3 to 5 hours. And the stomach actually churns the food, turns the food over while it's mixing digestive juices in it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So then, from there, it goes to the small intestines. Let me look at my chart real quick, because all this information you can get. But I'm trying to show you the science of what the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches and why he told us to only eat 1 meal a day. Here we go. So now, the small intestines, the food is in there from 8 to 12 hours. And the large intestine is 12 to 16 hours. Now, that's one meal. Y'all got that? One meal in your body, no matter what you do, it takes anywhere from 24 to 36 hours to digest one meal. Y'all with me? Now, this also depends on what you eat. Because if you eat a lot of fatty foods, a lot of greasy food, it's going to take longer. Y'all got that? So now, why would you put 5 in 24 hours when only one can fit or pass through in 24 hours? So let me break this down. If we're eating 5 meals a day, that's 35 meals a week. That's 35 meals a week. Most of y'all only have 3 bowel movements. Some of y'all have less. 3 bowel movements, but you ate 35 times. So that means in 1 week, there's 32 meals where? Still somewhere inside of your body. You understand what I'm saying? So now, let's break it down and see where these 5 meals would be by the time you go to sleep. Y'all with me? So now, meal number 1, if you ate it at 8 o'clock, it would be in the large intestine by the time you go to sleep. Meals number 2 and 3 at 12 and 3 o'clock would be in the small intestine by the time you went to sleep. Meals number 4 and 5, by the time you went to sleep, would still be in the stomach. Then you go to sleep and the whole body shuts down except the brain. Your body is like saying, what the hell is going on? This man is eating 5 times a day? So then you start having these crazy dreams, right? You start having these crazy dreams. You go to sleep. You wake up, and then this is what you hear. Your stomach is like, and now you think, hey, I'm hungry. You're not hungry. When you went to sleep, the food was still in your stomach from the night before. And when you wake up and the systems start all over, then the body starts to digest the food that has rotted in your stomach the whole night. You understand what I'm saying? So you got this bad breath that you can't get rid of. You brushing your teeth, gargling mouthwash, and you like, and it still stinks. Then you go to the bathroom. Can I get a chair? You got to be graphic when you're dealing with black folks. See, when you eat like this, it leads to what you can put it right there. No, I don't want it to be, yes, sir, right there. So now, when you eat like that, it leads to what you call constipation. Constipation, like if you eat 35 times a week, and you have 3 bowel movements, make no doubt about it. You are constipated. You understand what I'm saying? If you go to the bathroom, you sit down on the toilet, and you like this. You got 5 books, a dictionary, all kind of stuff, right? 5 magazines, Source, Jet, Ebony, Essence, right? And a movie. And you on the toilet like, oh, right? You breathing hard. You got to hold your leg up. Some of y'all take all your clothes off just to go to the bathroom. You strip down butt naked just to sit on the toilet. Some of y'all got to rock back and forth. Your mama said, boy, you have a problem? Rock back and forth. You on the toilet, sweating, rocking back and forth, watching the movie, reading the Vibe magazine. Come on. Now, but see, since everybody is living like that, you don't think there's nothing wrong with it. And you all laughing, so I must be hitting the nail on the head. But now, if having a bowel movement is natural, and it is, then why is there so much pain and stress involved? It is because we're doing something that's unnatural to ourselves. Let me give you an example. When you go urinate, you don't have a problem unless you have kidney stones or unless you have an STD, unless there's something wrong, right? If everybody in this room is breathing, which is natural, but none of us are even considering the fact that everybody's breathing because it's happening so naturally. But if somebody was in here like, then you'll be looking like, damn, something is wrong, right? Because what is natural, he's going through all of this just to do what's natural. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Having a bowel movement is natural. But if you're going through all that stress, taking your clothes off, breaking a sweat, cussing people out, right? Something is wrong. You may want to go to the doctor. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that you should eat, or we should eat, one meal a day between the hours of 4 and 6. Because it takes the body a day to deal with one meal. Y'all understand what I'm saying? See, once those muscles in the stomach wear out, that's it. Your life is over with. You never heard anybody talking about, well, we're going to give them a stomach transplant. It's no such thing. You understand what I'm saying? So now, I don't know, brothers and sisters, if I'm going to have time to deal with everything I want to deal with. But what I have to do is deal with certain things. And we'll have to do the others at another time. So now, brothers and sisters, the body that we have was made to live 1,000 years. It was designed, you understand what I'm saying, to live 1,000 years. So now, you may say, that's crazy. Why everybody dying at 50? That's why. You understand? And they grunting, they breaking a sweat to use the bathroom. So, if you read the Bible, the old patriarchs lived 900, 800, 700, right? Methuselah lived, I believe, 959 years. Noah lived to be 950 years, right? And then the Holy Quran bears witness that they lived that long. And then you say, well, see, yeah, they had a different calendar back then. That's why, see. You know that, did you? Come on, get out of here. The Holy Quran says that the year has always been 12 months with Allah. We're the original people. We invented the calendar. Y'all understand what I'm saying? The calendar we use, that's the white man's calendar. That's why the new year starts in winter. Our new year started in spring. You understand what I'm saying? This is where April Fools comes in. Because the people who were following the original man's calendar started their new year in the spring when the earth is coming back to life. But then when the white man took over and changed it to January, in the dead of winter, the people who followed the original man's calendar looked at them like fools. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I mean, we do April Fools. We don't know where that stuff comes from, right? We just do it, right?